Welcome to the NRAXSPA VR experience. Today, you'll take a journey toward a non-radiographic axial spondyloarthritis diagnosis through the eyes of a patient. Please click on the Connolly family photo when you are ready to begin.
Hi, I'm Susan, and this is me and my family trying to pose for our first official family portrait. For the next 10 minutes, we welcome you into our life and the multi-year journey to accurately diagnose my condition. We begin while both my son and my event planning business are young.
Oh, can you help get him ready? He still needs his raincoat.
No, I'm sorry. I just had to sit for a second. It wasn't a good night.
Were you up again?
Yeah, I woke up and my back really hurt and I just couldn't fall back asleep.
I'm sorry, hon. You look like it still hurts.
Yeah, it's not really gonna calm down until later, so there's not much I can do at the moment.
Is this your way of saying you wanted me to take him to school?
Could you? I mean, the thought of getting him up that hill and he always wants me to carry him. Look, I know that it's my turn.
Just not part of the plan, Fran. I've got an early call. I guess I can just take it on the road. All right, come on, buddy. Daddy's taking you in today. Woo!
No, Mama.
Well, Mama's not feeling so hot, kiddo. You got Super Daddy this morning. Come on.
I want Mama.
Thanks for taking it easy on me.
You're my hero, though. Does that count? Sorry. And thank you.
Here we go. Ready? Let's go, let's go.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, sweetie.
I think you need to see someone about your back, babe. It seems like it's getting worse.
I'd be so annoyed if he kept doing this to me. He's gotta be miffed. Should I try that stupid ball chair? Ugh, it doesn't really work. It's like another $100 down the drain. I don't think my back can handle this lift tomorrow. I'm gonna need help with load-in. Ugh, all this extra labor keeps killing the margin. Oh, darn. Please, please, please. Oh, of course it does. Well, at least one of us should be making money. Oh, I gotta get to the doctor's.
Hello, Susan.
Hello.
Let's see. So, the pain. Describe it to me.
Well, I would say that it comes and goes, but this has actually been a really long stretch. I'd been hoping it would go away, but...
Where do you feel the pain most? Upper, middle back, neck, lumbar?
I would say that the pain is most intense in my lower back. But it's also actually the upper glute area. But not the muscles, more just the bones there.
So more lower back. And do you remember doing anything to strain it?
Is that what I said? I guess I can't think of anything super dramatic. I think I told you about that kettlebell class that I took last spring, but I can't really imagine that it would still be from that. I mean, there's also times when I feel fine, when I just take over the counter stuff.
Well, your job keeps you active, and I can imagine that could cause problems. Plus, your son is still young, though not necessarily little anymore, so you probably still pick him up. And I can see all of that being a possible source for aggravation.
I feel like it's more than that, though. But I don't know, I guess maybe it's not.
Now, I could send you for x-rays, though I'm not sure where you're at with your deductible at this time of year.
Oh, yeah. We are actually still all out of pocket.
Or so, since the pain still comes and goes, I could give you prescription dose NSAIDs. It might be enough to get you through the rough patches.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're my doctor. I would be happy if it helps manage the pain.
Right. And of course, if it doesn't, we can consider PT or perhaps a spinal injection. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Ow! Oh, Aiden!
You broke my spaceship.
Well, you have to learn how to pick up after yourself.
I was still playing. I just went to go help Daddy.
Yes, well, you still need to pick up after yourself.
Could you help me?
Sweetie, it really hurts Mommy to get down like that.
Everything hurts, Mommy.
Oh, God, that's how he sees me. Oh, maybe I just need a nap.
I don't understand how you can get them in the car but not in the house.
Oh, I didn't. I had to ask the kid rounding up the carts to help me.
How you want it? On high?
Yes, please. Thanks.
Do you think you'll still be able to go to the park with us?
Oh, I was gonna try to get to the chiropractor this afternoon, so maybe I can make it tomorrow.
Is that really working?
Sometimes, I don't really know. I just know that I cannot take those pills anymore because my stomach is a mess, and I read that NSAIDs can do that to you.
Okay, well, maybe you need to stop with a chiropractor and go to a medical doctor and get, like, tests or something. This is getting crazy. We miss you.
I know. I'm sorry. I hear you. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm starting to hurt all over the place, like all of the time, and I am so tired, but I'm like afraid to go to sleep. I've tried taking a break from exercise, and I've tried exercising more, but differently, because it really does help to loosen me up. But, you know, I just can't be walking around all the time, and then at night, it gets worse when I get into bed. I mean, I've taken over-the-counter stuff, I've tried acupuncture, heating pads, hot baths. I think I literally have every single pillow type for neck pain. I've got a pillow for in between my knees and like a wedge for my lower back. And I just hurt all over, and I don't know what to do anymore. I am only 30, and I don't know, I feel like I'm a 70-year-old woman.
I get it, and it sounds awful. We need to get to the bottom of this. Let's start with an X-ray of the lumbar spine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. But based on some of what you're describing, I actually don't think that it's structural. I think that it might be fibromyalgia. Well, we'll see what the X-ray shows, if there's any compression or mechanical issues, but the overall pain, the fatigue, and the fact that the symptoms seem to come and go inexplicably, well, let's see.
Okay. I mean, yes, please. Oh, God, I thought I was going to start crying if you told me to take more NSAIDs.
No, of course, if the X-rays do come back and they don't show anything, I will call in a script for your nerve pain and for the fatigue to see if that won't help with what you're describing.
Okay, yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Susan's X-rays showed no mechanical or structural issues with Susan's spine. But this isn't a complete picture, as X-rays don't show inflammation itself, but rather joint damage. At this stage of Susan's journey, there isn't permanent damage to her joints, though that may occur later if she's left untreated. What Susan really needs is an MRI, but health systems often discourage ordering MRIs before exhausting other avenues.
We're home.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mom. Why do you have sunglasses on in the house?
Oh, well, you're not going to believe this, but I was at the ophthalmologist, and she said that the stuff going on with my eyes is anterior uveitis.
Is that an uncommon thing?
Well, here's the thing. She said that all this back stuff I've been going through might actually be an autoimmune disease, and that uveitis can be related to it. And I just started crying, telling her all about my back stuff, and she was like, girl, you have got to get to a rheumatologist.
Wow. Okay, is this a good thing?
I mean, none of it's a good thing exactly, but I'm just so sick of feeling sick, and I don't feel like any diagnosis so far has been right. And I didn't know where else to go. I wouldn't have thought of a rheumatologist, but I don't know, maybe they'll know what this is.
Now I look like a movie star too.
You do. Oh, and I would be very happy to have a happy ending, little man.
This is what the doctor would see if he or she ordered an MRI and blood tests for inflammation levels and genetic markers. The MRI would show bone marrow edema, which represents inflamed areas of bone in the sacroiliac joint. For reference, you can compare this to the normal MRI below. The blood work would show whether inflammation is present via CRP and ESR levels, as well as if Susan is HLA-B27 positive. This is how the rheumatologist could finally begin to develop a correct diagnosis of NRAXSPA. And this is how Susan might find her way toward treatment, and her family find relief.
Remember, on average, it takes 10 years for an NRAXSPA patient to receive an accurate diagnosis. And NRAXSPA is often perceived as a male disease. So it may still take some time for the rheumatologist to reach a conclusive diagnosis. Patients like me are relying on professionals like you to help drive awareness of this disease. So ask yourself, what can you do to help expand your impact?
Please remove your headset and proceed to your next destination.